friends, welcome to Cut File Tuesday. It's Kelly and this is the layout I'm going to make today. I'm going to start in the Silhouette Design Studio and show you how I used the snowflake cut file that'll be available in our cut file menu, for subscribers shortly. I put all my snowflakes together in the shape of a heart, and now I want to make an offset at 0.155. It makes this really weird shape, and you can see it looks like it's edge to edge, but what I'm going to do is actually slant my heart on the left side of my layout and fill up the right side with my photos. So I sent the white cardstock, it's marshmallow to cut, and I actually did 3 passes because it's quite thick. So a design team challenge this month was to incorporate items from previous kits, and the yellow you see behind that snowflake, it's from the Best Days collection and it worked out perfectly there. The pink is from the main kit, November. This is my background paper, also from the beautiful November kit. And I pulled out some items both from the Pocket Life kit to back my photos and the ephemera package that's in the ephemera kit. So here's my odd shaped offset. And what's great about it is I can easily put the snowflakes back in the exact same shape and pattern as I designed them in the Silhouette Studio. It's just like rebuilding a puzzle. And I'm going to leave a little white space all the way around between the snowflakes and the offset because I'm going to punch it with a straight pin so I can do some stitching. And I do that stitching, I do a chain stitch with 6 strands of DMC floss all the way around. So before I can put my snowflake heart on my layout, I need to get my background organized, and this is what I've started with. You might recognize that yellow paper. It was part of our September kit. It's from the Best Days collection, and I thought I might use that chevron paper, but I decided to use the borders off of one of the papers in the November kit. So I'm just going to trim off the product strip off my designer paper. This is so pretty, this ornament kit. I love the blue on it. And my plan is to build a border on the left and top side. And I kind of have to apologize. I realized after I cut my paper that my last layout had a very similar border. So sorry for being a one-trick pony. I don't know, I guess I must really have liked it last month. So this is my process for building a side border. I just use a scrap piece of white paper to cut this L. It's 12 by 12, and that way I don't have to use a full sheet, a 12 by 12, to go behind my layout. I can just build it up with strips of paper that I want to see outside my design space. And I'm just using double-sided sticky tape. The first border is the strips, the product strips from one of the papers in the kit, and then this yellow border is from the pink fresh paper from September that you saw a little bit earlier. And I didn't miter them. That never turns out for me. I just butted them end to end and trimmed off the end with my scissors. So there you go. Now I can take my background paper and just fit it into the L-shaped border. And I'm just going to use a pencil to mark where I need to trim that paper, and I'll just use my paper trimmer to make it straight. And I'll connect that piece of paper, the background paper, to my L-shaped border with some double-sided sticky tape. And then we can get on to planning the heart-shaped cut file that I made with snowflakes. So I think at this point I realized, nerds, it's in the same sort of fashion as last month. And I thought, oh, I'll just move it over and put it on the right. But I decided that I wanted the snowflakes rolling off on the pretty border that I just worked on. So I moved it back over to the other side on the left and top rather than the right and top. So I don't know, it could go either way, it could even go on the bottom, but I like the look of the snowflakes running off on the border. So, skipping ahead to the next day, I had done some stitching overnight and just getting ready to adhere all the snowflakes to my heart shaped offset. And I'm going to pop some up with foam tape and I'm going to adhere some directly to the background just to add some texture. There is texture with the stitching I did on my sewing machine through the snowflakes. The hand stitching added a little more texture, and when all is said and done, I'm actually going to pop up the entire heart with foam tape on the background. So there we go, all put together. This actually takes kind of a boatload of foam tape, and I don't know if I need to use so much. I just like it to be popped up evenly on my background. I get this foam tape via scrapbook.com. Comes in quite a big roll. That's a new roll that I've just started, and it actually goes quite a long ways. So I think it's a good value, and I don't mind using as much as I think I need. What do you think? More foam tape? Less foam tape? No foam tape? Let's have a discussion below in comments. So I'm getting all the tape ready to stick down on my background, and I wish this could go faster, but it's already as fast as it can go. Anyways, there we go. It's on my background, and I'm going to work on adding my photo mats, and these are part of the Pocket Life kit. I kind of really like the tiny patterns that are on the Pocket Life kit cards. They look cute when you have your photo mounted on them. So I'm going to be adding two photos. I'm doing this layout for my girlfriend's daughter, Anna, and I just adore her. She has a fantastic life, full of adventure, far more adventures than I have. So I have lots of fun making her pages because she's always doing something fun and interesting. Um, Thanks to her mama, Nadine. Hi, Nadine. Love you. So shout out to Nadine. And here comes Santa. I tucked him behind one of my photo mats because I wanted it to look like he was peeking out to see what was going on because no one really sees Santa deliver the gifts. And the So Happy that's on that photo mat is actually from Pink Fresh Best Days. It's one of the ephemera pieces from that kit. So I'm going to go ahead and add my photos so that I don't have to worry about pulling them up to tuck things underneath. I think I still might have to do that a few times. And this is Jack, Anna's kitty, and he's a big part of her life and their Christmas. She actually has 3 cats, and they're all adorable. So I'm going to put Jack next to Santa, and I'm going to add one of the flares from the flare kit. It comes as part of the Pocket Life kit, and I think you get 25. Anyways, they're endless. I picked the pink one, of course, Little Cottage, so cute. And I'm going to add some phrases right on top of Anna's photo because I don't mind adding things on the photo. The yellow tag again is from the Pink Fresh Best Days collection. That was part of our September offerings. And then the pink phrase is from this month's kit. And well, this is where I start pulling things off. And it actually ends up looking pretty much the same as when I started. And, well, I don't know. I think it might look a little better. I didn't want it perfectly straight. So I thought about that bird, and it didn't make it onto this layout. But I do add this little stocking at the top of Anna's picture. And so I just kind of carry on and go through different parts of this month's kit. It's so hard to decide because there's just so much. And what I'm looking for is a little phrase to put underneath Jack's picture. And I picked one off of the mini puffy stickers, and they're part of the embellishment kit. And so I thought that was perfect. It says together for Christmas. Um, then I finish off with some silver enamel dots. They're in the Pocket Life kit, and some of the mini chipboard stickers, and I believe those are part of the Pocket Life kit as well. The little stars and such. And after I packed up my camera, I did add a few sequins here and there from my stash. So I want to thank you so much for being here and joining me. If you have any questions, please leave them in comments below. Have a great week, everybody. See you soon. Bye bye.